Just like all of you guys, I had to learn this language, and as a non-native English speaker, I really had to fight for it. You have no idea how much blood, sweat, and tears, not blood, and maybe not sweat, but tears, a lot of tears have been shed over this. And my goal here is to help you on your English learning journey so that you don't have to experience the same heartbreaks and frustrations, and you can achieve your goals much faster and make it, a pleasant, somewhat pleasant process, and make it look easy, right? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that little notification bell because it's very cute. And I mean, it does help you stay up to date with the content that I post. Also, if you would like to learn English with me, I have some amazing online courses designed for a variety of goals and starting points. You can find the link in the description box down below, as well as the link to some of my study guides. I have a lot of study guides, and they are very, very cheap. I'm talking anywhere from $1 to $2. But let's get to the point, and in this video I want to share with you 3 of my personal strategies that help me achieve fluency in English, and they will definitely help you. Strategy number 1 is immersion. Oh yeah. Immersing yourself in the language and surrounding yourself with English content is key. Back in the day when I was learning English, I made a conscious effort to watch English movies, listen to English music, and read English books and articles every single day. And by exposing myself to the language regularly in that way, I began to pick up a lot of different nuances and expressions that are typically not taught in the classroom or in a textbook. And here are some tips that I used when I started following this approach. Number 1, switch all of your devices to English. I know it's scary. I completely get it. Your phone is one thing, but your computer, your TV interface, whatever else you got, right? I know it's scary, but you will learn to navigate it pretty fast. It'll take you maybe a couple of days at most. Number 2, listen and watch something regularly. I'm talking about podcasts, audiobooks, YouTube videos, just any content, movies, shows, whatever. And the key factor in this is choose something that you are interested in. Something that you would watch anyway, even if you didn't have to learn any languages. Number 3, read in English. Same thing applies to this one. Read something that you are truly interested in. Number 4, write in English every chance you get. You could evenly split your time between typing and actually writing. Autocorrect is really cool and convenient, but it's not very good for learning. However, you can learn something from it if you use it with awareness, and if you also actually write something. And the last tip is, we Google something every day. You have a question, or, you want to learn how to do something, or you made a bet with your friends, whatever, right? Do your basic daily Google searches in English too. Fluency is not just about understanding though, right? Fluency is about being able to express yourself, express your ideas and things, and really consuming a lot of content pushes you to engage with this content, but also you need to push yourself to engage in conversations every chance you get. It doesn't have to be a native speaker, it could be anyone. Maybe someone who's learning English just like you. Strategy number 2, and it's more of a mindset shift for sure, but get your hands dirty. Or don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Avoiding mistakes and striving for perfection is the opposite of what you need to do. Because think about it, you're not gonna get really far if you stop yourself every step of the way. You need to just power through and make all of the mistakes you can make because you learn from them. And the best way to be corrected is when you do it yourself. Let me give you an example. Let's say you learn an expression and you learn it incorrectly, let's say, right? Now, each English expression has vocabulary and grammar as a part of it. You can't really make an expression without it. So anyway, then you start learning this particular grammar. Then check this out. You learn this grammar and then you make the connection. Wow, I've been saying this wrong this entire time and no one told me? How embarrassing. Trust me, you will never forget this now. By trying to avoid making mistakes, you are not allowing yourself to be put in situations where you can learn and grow. Don't be afraid to make a mess. Your English level and your intelligence level have nothing to do with one another. Just remember that. Making a mistake in the language that you're learning and working on doesn't correlate with how smart you are. So get out of your own way and get after it. And the last strategy is understand the root of it all. As people in this society, What informs our language the most is our own experiences navigating this world. Your English is going to be slightly different from the person next to you because, well, you live different lives and come from different places and have different cultural and life experiences. If you desire true fluency, you need to get in touch with who you are through the language. That's how you build that connection with the language and you stop viewing it as something new or completely foreign to you. So here are some tips. Number one, all of us have funny or very important stories, life stories, right? Something that really affected you, something that you always share, something that shaped you as a person that you are today. Tell those stories in English. Practice telling those stories in English because those stories are with you and until you die. So it's very important to be able to share important moments in the language that you're learning. Number two, analyze your speaking patterns and tendencies in your native language. What kind of person are you? Are you the relationship person and all your friends come to you for advice on, romantic relationships or friendships or any kind of interpersonal relationships? Are you really good at that? Well, now you have a sense of direction of where to go with your studies. What kind of vocabulary you need, what kind of grammar you need, what kind of situations you need to be able to talk about. So find that for yourself. What do you talk about the most? Ask yourself this question and then it'll give you a very clear sense of direction of what to learn next. The next one is pretty similar yet different. Think about the person you are trying to become, your goals. The person you're trying to become, the person that you want to be. What are they talking about? That's another path for you to explore. The next one is acquire new skills and learn new information in English, right? If you have a hobby, maybe start practicing it in English. If you like, knitting or something, or if you like cooking, right? Follow some English recipes. If you like making music and you need to learn something and find a YouTube tutorial, find it in English and watch it in English and learn in English. And the last one and the most important one, right? Don't think of yourself as this, little student trying to fit into this massive English speaking world. You need to think about how can I make English work for my life, right? How can it fit into my life and complement my world? You're not auditioning for English. English is auditioning for you. So think about that as well. And the bonus tip for today is pronunciation, something that is typically overlooked, but if you improve and work on your pronunciation and you get to a place where you love the way you sound and you really enjoy listening to your own English, you speak more. And if you speak more, you get more practice, which means you get better faster. So work on your pronunciation as well. Don't neglect it, right? It's pretty important, not for other people. You're not trying to satisfy and cater to other people. Pronunciation is for you and for you only. And I have a really cool online course about it. And you know where the link is. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell and check out my online courses and study guides and the link in the description box down below. Thank you so much. This has been English with Venya, a channel where we level up and never look back. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.